time, but a lot of times. And he's currently starring in a comedy called The Last Resort. They changed the title at the last minute. They were going to call it The Last Resort. It made no sense at all. Would you welcome Mr. Charles Grodin? What is that laconic entrance? I mean,
well, there's a sign out there for the applause, isn't there?
Yes, of course.
So I take no chances.
I see. But you just kind of moseyed, as they used to say over here.
Well, everybody else just comes out and said, I saw somebody the other night come out here and kiss a woman, and a man came out and kissed a woman and turned his leg up like Debbie Reynolds might have done.
Oh, those kissing scenes?
I'm not going to say who that was, but a man came out, what do you call it, a sex symbol type of guy.
Yeah.
What's that smoke? Oh, I see. Uh-huh.
I have a hot plate down there. I cook my own meals now. Got a little turkey hash working back there. I'm lonely, that's why. It's just those warm-up dinners.
You said that last night as well, that you were lonely. This is the second night in a row you've said you're lonely. Are you lonely? Not out here, I don't get lonely, no. But you're lonely out here.
No, I'm not lonely out here.
You just said I'm lonely.
I didn't specify where. Are we going to do this again? Don't we ever have any intelligent conversation at all?
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah. How many times have you been on the show? Mr. DeCordova said 14.
14? I don't know. It's 13 years.
Well, you're on here more than once a year, aren't you?
I think I've been on more than 14 times, but I haven't been on enough to know who you are.
See, that got applause. It makes no sense whatsoever.
It makes sense to everybody but you.
You may miss your next annual appearance here. This is the way it's going to go.
I'm aware of that.
You haven't changed much in 13 years either.
I haven't. You feel that you have?
Sure.
Because you're on like a half an hour in New York. Anyway, you're on a half an hour earlier than I'm sure you know that. Your classic show.
Oh, yes, that plays at 11.
And you're on like as a young lad on those, and then here you are here.
Some of those do. What does that mean?
It means that you're up against yourself, and you're like in your 20s, and here you are in your 30s.
I was never in my 20s when I was doing this.
You didn't? How old were you when you... Oh, never mind.
I was 35 when I started this show.
35 when you started this show?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you've done a wonderful job.
Thank you. You've been a wonderful guest.
Thank you.
What do you want to talk about?
Well, the point is that I have been on here since 1973. You don't know me, and I don't know you.
We only know each other, I guess.
Right here.
Right, because we...
So whatever you can grasp from here, which is virtually nothing, is what we know. I don't know what kind of a person you are, or who you are, but of course America doesn't know that either. We know you're a great host of The Tonight Show. We know that we're eternally grateful. I mean, what you mean to me, I mean this sincerely too, and to the audience and to the whole country, is more than you can imagine. It's true, because we have to watch the evening news every night, and then at a certain time of night, a couple of nights a week, or every so often, you're there. And it means a lot to us that you're there. But we don't know who you are. And we know who you are here, but we don't know what kind of a man you are. And I think it's time to find out.
I don't think I want to know you any better.
We're not talking about you knowing me.
Well,
we're talking about us knowing you.
You know me.
No, I have no idea who you are. I have no idea. I know you're brilliant at what you do here, and I think it's.
Well, you're starting to embarrass me.
I think. Well, I mean, you know, what's the matter with being embarrassed? That's one of the things we'd like to know.
I get embarrassed easily.
Why?
Because I'm basically a shy person.
Why are you shy?
Because my mother made me eat my broccoli. How do I know?
That's what we want to know.
You're shy. Aren't you a loner?
No, I'm not. You can't come out here and be too shy.
Of course you can. Lots of
I'm not a loner. I go to a party every night. Do you have friends?
No, you don't go. What? Of course I have friends.
Can you name a person that you'd consider your friend? Names. We want names.
I'm not going to tell you. My friends are too sacred to me.
What is it you want out of life? I mean, you have fame and money. What do you want for your personal happiness? You have personal happiness? You speak English?
What's possessing you tonight?
I think you're fantastic.
Now, here you go again with it.
I want you to know that, but I don't know who you are, and I'd like to know more who you are. You've been here for, what is it, over 20 years?
That's
we
right.
don't really know who is Johnny Carson. Who are you?
Right, what?
No. No, who are you? What do you want? You go home, and what do you do when you go home? You watch the show every night? You ever wear the same outfit twice?
Of course.
You do, on this show?
Oh, yes.
You do?
Yes.
I've never seen you wear the same outfit twice. No. You sell your clothes, don't you? I mean, you have a line of Johnny Carson clothes.
Yeah, that's true.
Right, that's what I meant. Right. I don't mean to make you uncomfortable.
You are making me You want to go out some night? Just so we can get to know each other?
I think that would be deadly.
Really?
I don't know. I'll join your poker game one night.
No, I don't think so. We're full up. Okay, what else can we talk about? What does this mean, Fred?
If you want to go to a film clip, we have one.
Of Johnny's life?
No. Would you have come on this show if you don't have anything to plug?
I've often come on the show without anything.
You
to
always
plug.
plug
No,
something.
I don't.
You're
I'm
always
sorry.
appearing
I do
somewhere,
not.
or...
And I have never said what I'm going to say tonight about this movie that we're going to see a scene of. I've never said what I'm going to say.
Maybe the audience doesn't want to see this clip. Why don't we...
I think the audience doesn't want to see this clip. I think the audience wants to just hear about what you're about.
No.
That's what I think the audience...
Don't you read the tabloids?
I don't believe that.
Good. Just go 180 degrees from what they say, and that's what I am.
Do you have any money left?
Yeah?
Now, we know you've made a lot of money, but have you kept any of this money? That's one of the things I'm curious about.
Yes, I'm comfortable.
Are these expensive clothes?
Yes, they are.
They looks great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is
an expensive sweater. I didn't buy it out of what I get paid here.
You're vicious tonight, aren't
No,
you?
I'm just very happy to see you.
Oh, I'm happy to see you,
Yes,
too.
yeah.
You want to talk about this turkey you just made? I understand the film clip is very amusing.
Well, the film clip is, and the movie is the funniest movie I've ever been in, and I've been in the movies for over 20 years, and this is the funniest movie I've ever made. You think I'm kidding?
No, I'm
I'm not kidding. This is the funniest movie I've ever made. It's called Last Resort. You can't see it? It's not playing. It's playing, actually, it's playing in Colorado Springs tonight, but there's a snowstorm, and all the theaters are closed in Colorado. So you're going to see something that no one in America can see.
Why did they open it in Colorado Springs?
This is a test date. They want to test the ad campaign.
I see.
They had a campaign that showed me sitting on top of a tree, me running on a woman's lips, me holding a gun, and me in a glass. They tested it in Los Angeles. Which do you think overwhelmingly won?
Running on a woman's lips.
No.
Holding a gun.
No.
Two. In a glass?
The glass just wiped out everything else.
Why?
There was a naked woman holding the glass.
Well, why didn't you tell me that to begin with? I could have taken a pretty good shot at it.
You got here to pull her on. Anyway, this is a movie about a man who takes his family to a family resort, he thinks, and it turns out to be a sleazy sex singles place. You're probably familiar with those.
Oh, yes.
And he gets down there, and he's just lost, and he's out of his element. It's hilarious. And you want to see a film clip?
Sure.
Watch and see this film clip.
Here it is.
Okay.
It's called The Last Resort.
Last Resort.
This really isn't your kind of scene, is it?
Well, not really.
You don't so much, Mr. Lawler, but when you do, it matters to you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I know you. I know who you are, what kind of person. You're very sensitive, aren't you? You're very vulnerable.
Yeah, I guess.
You're very attractive. Would you like to go dancing some night?
Dancing?
Dancing. You are gay, aren't you?
No, I'm not gay. I'm down here with my wife and 3 kids. I'm not gay.
You just haven't met the right man yet. Think about it.
That's a brilliant comedy actor named Phil Hartman playing it's a counselor at the camp. Yeah.
It looks funny.
It is a very, very funny movie. It's going to open in Los Angeles and around the country in May.
And eventually in Colorado Springs, I suppose.
If the snow stops.
The snow stops. So wait for the snowfall. We'll take a break. We'll be right back and learn more about music.